volunteers and action against police commandos involved in fatal encounter. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar expresses deep sorrow over killing of 2 migrant workers in Kachin district, announces 2 lakh rupees ex gratia for families and direct welfare departments to provide full benefits. Amit Shah describes Manipur violence as ethnic clash, distancing it from terrorism or religious conflict. As such, leadership decisions are parties reassures resolutions aimed amid ongoing crisis and criticism. MP Bimol Akoizam walks out in protest of Modi's silence on crisis, while Alfred Kangnam Atta questions PM's accountability and constitutional protections. And 31st Imphal Book Fair inaugurated at State Central Library, aiming to promote reading culture, knowledge sharing, and intellectual engagement across the region. Hello and welcome. You are watching ISCOM Primetime English News. This is Nancy giving the news in details. In response to the killing of Laisram Priyam Singh and the arrest of 6 village volunteers, a joint action committee was formed today at Mela Ground, Thoubal. The committee held a meeting and issued several resolutions to address the issue. The first resolution stated that the body of the deceased, Laisram Priyam Singh, would not be taken unless the police officers involved in the case were removed from their positions and arrested village volunteers were released. The second resolution demanded the unconditional release of the 6 arrested village volunteers by 6 p.m. on 15th December 2024 following the submission of a memorandum. The third resolution warned that failure to meet these conditions would lead to undesirable consequences from the public. The committee also appointed Laisram Aptaita Singh as convener from Thoubal Kuno, Laisram Abhimanyu Singh as president, along with 13 other members who will hold key positions within the committee. A memorandum has been submitted to the Deputy Commissioner of Thoubal through the sub-divisional officer in this regard. Meanwhile, protesters under the aegis of the JAC have been staging demonstrations across the district. The protesters blocked the highway and held a rally that culminated at the SP office in Thoubal, demanding the unconditional release of the arrested village volunteers. On the other hand, the 6 arrested individuals have been remanded to police custody by the duty magistrate. The government's actions have been widely condemned by various sections of the public, with many expressing their outrage over the incident and the subsequent arrest.
Ngarang akoi phajin khiba khungak pasingse akoi unconditionally athu matamda release tawbiu haiba loina na akoi gi khungak pase akoi maram chadana Manipur State Force na hat pase masida involve tawriba haibadi senariba personnel singsigi mathakta ain gi oiba matik saba haibadi thabaktagi terminate tawbiu haibase akoi JC gi site gi akoi thamjari karigumba akoi na thamjariba akoi marum kaya asida karigumba government thabu ino onthok pirakta taragadi maka tarakpadati akoi makhal maka kaya gi khongjang changsin lagani haibagi akoi JFC gi warep laujare maram aduna ngasigi paliba lenga asina yaragadi hairiba mihat pada senariba involve tawriba mihat pa personnel singi mathakta ain gi oiba chairak pibiba amadi phajin khriba khungakpa tarukse unconditionally release tawbiba haibase akoi JFC gi site gi ngasigi paliba government gi bafam da akoi request tawje.
On the other hand, a release by the Manipur Police Control Room stated that Manipur Police apprehended several provocators involved in extortion activities in the Salungpham area of Thoubal district following an exchange of fire. Acting on information that the gators armed with automatic weapons were extorting money, police teams rushed to the area. As the police approached, the gators opened fire, prompting a strong retaliatory response. The police successfully arrested the group, although one of the men, 18-year-old Laisram Prem Singh, was found with a bullet injury. He was rushed to the Ras Medicity Hospital in Imphal but later succumbed to his injuries. The arrested individuals were identified as Tokcho Momocha, alias Sunny, aged 41 years, Sarangthem Anand Singh, alias Malem, aged 36 years, Ningthausam Karna, alias Pisak Singh, aged 27 years, Ningthausam Manoranjan Singh, alias Khagemba, aged 21 years, Thongam Falguni, alias Urikpa, alias Khoitoi, aged 27 years, and Moirangthem Johnson, alias Tona, aged 21 years. Police recovered several firearms, including 3 5.56 mm INSAS rifles, 1 5.56 mm AMOGH rifle, 1 7.62 mm SLR rifle, and 1 303 rifle, along with large quantities of live ammunition. 2 vehicles and 6 mobile handsets were also seized. The firearms are suspected to have been looted from police armories. Forensic teams and a magistrate were called in to assist with the investigations. Further inquiries revealed that Laisram Prem Singh had been missing since August 13, 2024 and had reportedly joined Pripak, staying in Kakching Kuno. Security forces conducted such operations and area dominations in the fringe and vulnerable areas of both hills and valley districts. During these operations, the following items were recovered from the Kunko Kuki village jungle in Kangpokpe district: 1.22 rifled, 1.303 rifled, 49 live rounds of .22 rifle ammunitions, and 1 .22 magazine. The recovered items are being further investigated by the authorities. A joint team of Manipur Police, the Forest Department, and Assam Rifles conducted a poppy destruction operations in the Thinghangjang area under CCP Police Station, Churachandpur district. During the operations, approximately 5.7 acres of poppy plantations were destroyed. An FIR has been registered and efforts are underway to identify the individuals responsible for the illegal cultivations. The authorities continue the investigation to curb the illegal drug trade in the region. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar expressed deep sorrow over the tragic killing of 2 migrant workers from Bihar in Kakching district. He announced an ex gratia payment of 2 lakh rupees each for the families of the deceased and instructed officials from the state social welfare and labor departments to ensure the families receive all entitled benefits. In a statement released by the Chief Minister's office, Kumar conveyed his heartfelt condolences to the victims' families, describing the incident as deeply tragic. The 2 deceased workers, identified as Sunalal Kumar and Dasrat Kumar, were from Gopalganj district in Bihar. They were reportedly residing in a rented accommodations in Kakching when they were shot dead by unidentified assailants at Kairak. According to report, teenage migrant workers from Bihar were shot dead in Kairak, located in Manipur's Kakching district, yesterday evening. The incident occurred around 5:20 p.m. on the Kakching-Wabagai road, according to police reports. The assailants behind the attack remain unidentified. The victims have been identified as Sunalal Kumar, aged 18 years, and Dasarat Kumar, aged 17 years, both from Rajwahi village in the Yadavpur police station area of Bihar, Gopalganj district. The 2 were working as construction laborers and were residing in a rented accommodation in the Meitei-dominated area of Kakching. Authorities are investigating the incident, but no further details have been provided at this time. Meanwhile, a sit-in protest was held at Kairak Yawabung Kaitel by the Kairak Apunba Meirapaibi and Kairak United Development Association in response to the killing of 2 non-locals. One of the protesters, speaking to the media, expressed outrage over the tragic incident and called for swift justice for the victims. The protesters condemned the violence and demanded that the authorities take immediate actions to ensure the safety and security of all residents, regardless of their origin. Union Home Minister Amit Shah describes the ongoing violence in Manipur as an ethnic clash, distancing it from terrorism or religious conflict. Speaking to National News Channel, Shah clarified that the violence in the northeastern state should be understood within an ethnic context rather than as a matter of terrorism or religion. He emphasized that this explanation was not an excuse but aimed at providing background on the situation. Amit Shah highlighted that ethnic disturbances in Manipur have been a long-standing issue, noting that such conflicts have lasted for years. He pointed out that while the violence, which began in May 2023, has resulted in over 250 deaths and the displacement of thousands, the intensity of the violence has decreased in recent months. Despite the ongoing crisis, Shah expressed confidence that the situation in Manipur would be resolved. He also criticized opposition parties for politicizing the issue, accusing some individuals of creating disturbances in parliament to provoke the government. He reassured that efforts would continue to address the conflict and bring peace to the state.
नहीं देखिए वहाँ नस्ली हिंसा है, एक कोई ना टेररिज्म का प्रॉब्लम है ना एक प्रकार से धर्म के आधार पर हुए दंगे हैं, ये नस्ली हिंसा है। मणिपुर का एक इतिहास है, मैं इससे एक्सक्यूज के रूप में नहीं कह रहा हूँ, बैकग्राउंड बता रहा हूँ। जब भी मणिपुर में नस्ली हिंसा हुई 1-1.5 साल तक ये चला है, कई बार 3-3 साल चला है और बहुत सारे लोग इसमें मारे गए हैं। ये नस्ली हिंसा के कारण हुआ है, लोगों के मन में दूरी हुई है। अब हिंसा कम हुई है, काफी कम हुई गई है और इसीलिए लोग थोड़ा यहाँ पार्लियामेंट में हो हल्ला कर उकसाना भी चाहते हैं, मगर मुझे अब विश्वास है कि स्थिति ठीक हो जाएगी और रिजॉल्व भी हो जाएगी।
In response to the demand for a change in leadership in Manipur, Union Home Minister Amit Shah stated that such decisions are made by the party. He noted that if a change in chief minister were to be made, the potential reactions to such a move also need to be carefully considered, given that the situation is a community conflict. Amit Shah assured that all aspects of the issue are being discussed and a solution will be found to address the ongoing crisis.
मणिपुर समाज में दोनों साइड्स के कई लोगों ने कहा कि अगर चीफ मिनिस्टर बदले तो एक नई शुरुआत हो सकती है, लेकिन ये कहा जा रहा है कि केंद्र सरकार ने एक जिद पकड़ ली है कि हम नहीं हटाते बीरेन से।
देखिए राहुल जी, कोई भी सवाल को इस तरह से पूछना जर्नलिस्ट के लिए बड़ा सरल होता है। चीफ मिनिस्टर बदलने का निर्णय पार्टी करती है एक बात, और बदलेंगे तो भी क्या रिएक्शन आएगा उसकी भी चिंता करनी पड़ती है, क्योंकि वो भी दो कम्युनिटी के बीच में जो संघर्ष है उसमें से एक कम्युनिटी से है। ये सारी चीजों का हम संज्ञान ले रहे हैं, दोनों पक्षों से बात कर रहे हैं, कोई एमिकेबल सॉल्यूशन हम ढूंढ निकालेंगे।
Inner Manipur MP Dr. Angomcha Bimol Akoizam walked out of the Lok Sabha just before Prime Minister Modi's speech, protesting the Prime Minister's response, or rather his lack of response, to the ongoing crisis in Manipur. Speaking to a news agency, Akoizam expressed that he felt deeply offended by Modi's silence on the issue and stated that he did not wish to listen to the Prime Minister's speech on the constitutions in the Lok Sabha. Bimol Akoizam explained that he had hoped to contribute to the discussions and had prepared several points to raise, but did not get the opportunity. He also mentioned that he would write an article on the matter, as he has observed the functioning of the constitutions and the parliament in India for nearly 3 decades. While acknowledging the significance of discussing the 75th year of the constitution, Bimol Akoizam pointed out that the country is currently facing a complete breakdown of constitutional machinery. He also expressed his appreciation for the opposition MPs who spoke in favor of addressing the Manipur crisis, calling it heartwarming. Initially, Bimol Akoizam was hurt by the Prime Minister's silence on the issue, but now he said he was deeply offended and did not want to further subject himself to the speech. However, he indicated that he would be willing to listen to the Prime Minister if someone explained the speech to him in a way that made sense.
So I don't want to traumatize myself by listening to his speech, because after all, Prime Minister is the highest political executive of the country, and if he, his sense of contempt for the suffering of the state by not acting decisively on such a tragic moment, it has never happened in the last 75 years. So the best way is to have a peace of mind by not listening to him. If he mentions, then I'll listen to it. If somebody will tell me, let's see.
Outer Manipur MP Alfred Kangnam Atta delivered an impatient speech in Parliament, questioning why Prime Minister Modi has not been held accountable to the people of Manipur. In his address, Atta highlighted that while the nation was built in 1950 and its constitution was adopted, the people of his village, Sangsak, had no knowledge of what was being discussed in the nation's halls of power. He stated that his people were unaware of the discussions taking place or of the decision being made by the country's founding fathers for the welfare and future of regions like Manipur. Atta emphasized that many amendments to the constitution were necessary, referencing the 1963 amendment that led to the inclusion of Articles 371A for Nagaland and the 1971 additions for Article 371C for Manipur. He explained that when the constitution was initially discussed in 1949, many parts of the country, including Manipur, were left out. The MP further asserted that he and others had grown up believing in the pluralistic nature of the nations, emphasizing that pluralism is at the heart of India's identity. The MP also questioned the absence of constitutional protections during the Oting massacre in December 2021, when the special forces of the 21 Para Regiment killed 6 civilians who were returning home after working in coal mines. Atta pointed out that these civilians, who had no other source of income, were victims of an unjustifiable attack, and questions where the Constitution was in protecting the rights and lives of the people during such incidents.
Mr. Chairman, 3rd of May 2023, I need not remind this House or this nation what happened in my state of Manipur. What has been happening for the last 19 months? The last time I got to speak in this August House, I very clearly said, as a citizen of this nation and as a family that has contributed in building this nation, it is my right to ask for justice. Why is it till today that my Prime Minister, someone who this nation believes, someone who I also wish to believe, why is it that till date he is not answerable to the people of Manipur?
Meanwhile, locals in Mayailambi staged a protest against the deteriorating conditions of the road by digging up the Samurao area today. Reports indicate that 4 individuals were picked up by the police in connection with the protest. Speaking to the media, Oinam Chauba Chanu, the publicity secretary of Mayailambi Apunbalup, expressed concerns over the worsening conditions of the road. She criticized the authorities for their failure to address the issue, highlighting the significant inconvenience it has caused to the local residents. The protest reflects growing frustrations among the community over the lack of infrastructure improvements in the region.
tang tarama thoidagi semba haujaraglaage haibagi thajaba pire madusu sembi raktabadagi di ngasi asi hongnaruba ka laitana Mayailambi apunma maya pabi luki ima sing laga sambarogi ibam soktuna laiba mafam sing asida lambi ta khaiba haujabani lambi ta khaiba haujaba asida bangoi police laga maya pabi ima mari phaduna pubi khare ima sing asi huji thadok piraktaba taragadi akoi maira pabi sing tumina laithok saroi lambi su sengadabani maira pabi ima sing su thadok pirakadabani madu tawdargadi makhan makha kayagi khongjang sangsilakani mari leinaba dipamena athuba matamda miyeng changpiu.
Now it's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Admission open. Honeycomb Foundation School Mongsangi Bore Makongi English Ngani Kun Manga Kuntaruki Oina academic session day care dagi class 3 Faubi Oina admission to Hojere. School asi qualified amani train to Roboza Sina Angang Singa Tungia Sa Uhanduna Takpitambiri. Pizariba Kudong Saba Singa Dudi, Mama Pasa Panaba Angang Anina Tragamas Dagi Helabadi Anishuba Angangi Oina Sada Kuntra discount Pizari Aduga, Ahumusuba Angangi Oina free admission Pizari. Loinana relief cam Natragai Irana Sokalabam from Singi Damaktadi, free admission Pizari. Van service, Jahigasana Rabasana Port. Tina Samson Hazilaba classroom sing Luina CCTV camera, January Kun English Ngani Kun Manga Fawagi Manung the admission Taurabadi, Sada Yankai discount Pizari, Akak never sit Karakatani, Kudong Saba Silobiho, Nasi Nasima officer Lakuna Tanabiho, office hour 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Welcome back. A bomb was placed at the residence of special contractor Thokchom Sankar in Kairang Makhalekai, lane number 3, under the jurisdiction of Haingang police station early this morning around 6 a.m. The bomb was discovered by authorities, and while the culprits behind the incident remained unidentified, a letter attached to the device contained a threatening message stating, "Who can save your family?" Police are investigating the matter, but no arrests have been made as of yet. The motive behind the attack is still unclear, and further inquiries are underway to determine those responsible for the incident. The 31st Imphal Book Fair was inaugurated today in a ceremony at the auditorium of the State Central Library, Imphal, organized by the Department of Art and Culture in collaboration with the Raja Ram Mohan Roy Library Foundation, Kolkata. The fair aims to promote a culture of reading and intellectual engagement in the region. The inaugural function was attended by Professor N. Lokendra Singh, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Kanchipur, as the chief guest, and M. Joy Singh, Commissioner of Art and Culture, who presided over the event. Director of Language Planning and Implementation, L. Radhakanta Singh, was present as the guest of honor. The event saw enthusiastic participation from bibliophiles, students and local residents, all eager to engage with a wide range of books on display. The 31st Imphal Book Fair, which opened today, will run until December 24, offering books across diverse genres to cater to readers of all ages and interest. In their address, Professor N. Lokendra Singh and Commissioner M. Joy highlighted the transformative power of books and libraries in shaping societies and fostering knowledge. They commended the joint efforts of the Ministry of Culture and the state government in organizing the book fair, describing it as an important platform to bring together readers, authors, and publishers. The Jawaharlal Nehru Manipur Dance Academy, JNMDA Students Union, successfully organized Guru Puja 2024 today at the JNMDA Auditorium Hall. The event served as a heartfelt tribute to the gurus of the academy, recognizing their invaluable contributions to the preservations and promotions of Manipuri dance and culture. The ceremony was graced by distinguished dignitaries, with state and national awardee and vice chairman of JNMDA, Longjam Joy Chandra Singh, attending as the chief guest. National awardee and director of JNMDA, Pukrambam Bilas Singh, presided over the event as the president, while Pradhan Guru of JNMDA, Hai Sorojini Devi, participated as the guest of honor. The program began with the arrival of invitees and dignitaries, followed by the lighting of a ceremonial lamp and floral tributes to the gurus. The event highlighted the deep respect and admiration for the gurus, reinforcing the Academy's commitment to preserving the rich cultural heritage of Manipuri dance. Speaking on the occasion, JNMDA Vice Chairman Longjam Joy Chandra Singh stressed the significance of Guru Puja as a reminder of the profound role that gurus play in shaping the future of Manipuri dance and culture.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯂꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯕꯤꯗ꯭ꯌꯥ ꯂꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯦꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯇꯥꯏ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯏꯆꯝ ꯆꯝꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞ ꯑꯣꯏꯁꯅꯨ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯂꯧꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯕꯤꯗ꯭ꯌꯥ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯨꯔꯨꯝꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯇꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯒꯨꯔꯨ ꯉꯥꯛꯇꯅꯦꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯧꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ.
The Universal Friendship Organization UFO Imphal West Headquarters Number 1 Langtabal Puramakhong Battalion celebrated the 30th raising day of its Haubam Marak Jingtham Laikai branch today. The event held at the Meitei Huyen Langlon Sintam Sangland was marked by vibrant participation and meaningful activities. The program was graced by Wangkemcha Dament, editor of Kongtang News, who raised the Ibudo Pakhang flag during the ceremony. The celebration saw active participations from the organization's general secretary, branch members, and officials who came together to commemorate the milestones. The event highlighted the unity and commitment of the UFO in promoting friendship and harmony within the community. A newly constructed 150-bedded undergraduate girls' hostel, Ladies Hostel 3 at RIMS, Imphal, was inaugurated today by Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma, the director of RIMS, in the presence of the medical superintendent of RIMS Hospital, Professor N. Sanjeev Singh. The state-of-the-art facility is designed to offer a comfortable and conducive living environment for students, reflecting the institution's commitment to enhancing campus amenities. During the inauguration, Professor G. Sunil Kumar Sharma congratulated the first batch of the residents and emphasized the modern amenities and high standards of the new hostel, which are set to improve the living conditions for students. He also outlined RIMS' ambitious master plan for the future, which includes the development of a 750-bedded hospital as well as additional residential and hostel facilities over the next 8 years. As part of the first phase, Ladies Hostel 1 and 2 will be demolished to make way for these new structures, with students being relocated to the upgraded accommodations. Furthermore, future plans include the construction of more hostels, residential complexes, and enhanced sports and recreational facilities. Professor Sharma also spoke about RIMS' partnership with the Ministry of Jal Shakti to introduce a modern water supply system for the campus and surrounding areas. He acknowledged the challenges posed by rising inflation and highlighted the importance of sustainability in the management of hostel operations. The director assured the students that the institution would continue to improve campus facilities and urged their cooperation to ensure the success of these ongoing initiatives. The event was attended by various senior officials, including the Deputy Director of RIMS, the Chief Account Officer cum Financial Advisor, the Sub-Dean, faculty members, staff, and students of RIMS Imphal. Now the headlines once again. JAC and Mairapaibi demands unconditional release of arrested village volunteers and action against police commandos involved in fatal encounter. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar expresses deep sorrow over killing of 2 migrant workers in Kaching district, announces 2 lakh rupees ex gratia for families and direct welfare departments to provide full benefits. Amit Shah describes Manipur violence as ethnic clash, distancing it from terrorism or religious conflict. As such, leadership decisions are parties reassures resolutions amid ongoing crisis and criticism. MP Bimol Akoizam walks out in protest of Modi's silence on crisis, while Alfred Kangnam Atta questions PM's accountability and constitutional protections. And 31st Imphal Book Fair inaugurated at State Central Library, aiming to promote reading culture, knowledge sharing, and intellectual engagement across the region. Now Now that's all for today's bulletin. Thank you for watching ISCOM Primetime English News. Have a good night.